Please hang up and try again.
And this another episode, yeah. Say this another episode. Yeah. Look, I got my wood, he got my split. Let me tell you this. Room Service Podcast up in it. Let go. Fuck it. Hey. I'm saying all the time, look. I got my wood, he got my split. Now let me tell you this. This Room Service Podcast would have it eat.
Motherfucker. Hey, shit. Hey, welcome back to Room Service Podcast. I'm your boy, Biggz and that's Body Mo. I'm gonna say it full. The weed hitting too strong.
It was so good I had to hit it again.
Boy.
I'm your boy, Body Mo.
And we back up in this motherfucker, as you see. It's just us two. It just ain't been us two in a minute.
It kind of feel kind of different.
It ain't been just me and you in this motherfucker. I'm used to being on the other side of the room. Motherfuckers in between us. You know, I'm right, bro. Like, but this has been a minute, but it's just been me and you. This is like day one, A1.
Hell yeah.
First episode type shit.
Man. And now we 23, 24 episodes?
23.
It's been a long
time coming. And I know
he was gonna start, that's why I did it.
Change gonna come. Hey, I don't rap, but I can do that.
He don't rap, but he can do
I don't rap, but I can sing in the bitch.
Yeah, you funny as hell. Man.
Boy, I can carry a tone.
It's Friday.
Hey, not even that. Fucking cut the bullshit. Cut. Because this shit is airing today and the next fucking couple hours.
Yeah, so
I don't know if you watch Drink Champs.
We about to shoot this right now and give it to y'all right fucking now.
Well, I'll edit it. Well, I don't give a fuck. But, so I was on Drink Champs. I was watching Drink Champs this morning.
Right.
Kanye West was on there.
Okay.
Talking Kanye West knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, you know. And, you know, it truthfully, bro, I mean, he touched on, he's speaking his truth. He did say fuck. He said, bro, I want you to write on my goddamn tombstone. Rest in peace, he said, he's here because he signed Big Sean. I was dead. I was like, yo.
You here because he signed Big Sean?
Yeah, in his grave. Because he signed Big Sean.
So
bro.
is that subliminal? What's that?
He just say, I guess he just don't fuck with him. I don't know.
I mean, because it was all good music. It was Kanye, Big Sean, Pusha T, what's that, Kid Cudi.
See, but he touched on almost every fucking thing. Like, he touched on a little Pusha and the beef and all them shits. Mm-hmm. He said, nigga, I put all these niggas on a text message together and said, what the fuck are we doing? Basically. I don't know. It's just crazy because we don't really know what the fuck is going on. You know, we not in these rooms. We not in these conversations. We spectators giving our opinions on a small part of a situation. Just like Joe Budden, they made all this thing coming out that Joe Budden came out as bisexual. They took a snippet of a conversation
and ran with it.
When if you go back and hear the whole thing, he says that nigga, all you gotta do is basically be gay. You can get away with every fucking thing. So I'm bisexual now. I like boys and females.
Right.
You know.
I
niggas saying shit like that. You know, I'm like, facts, nigga. I feel that way sometimes too. Like these, like
y'all get away with murder, all type of shit.
And I got gay, bi, trans motherfuckers in my life, and they see the shit too. You know, so I mean, but it's everybody each their own opinion. But it like watching this shit, and lately I've been watching like evolution of hip hop, and you know they got the wu-tang shit that's on Hulu.
Wu-tang hot, that shit hot.
You know, all this shit is dealing with hip hop, the BMF, all this stuff dealing with like hip hop, like giving homage and joy to it. So I just want to see it with you. When, like I don't know if you've seen what's the movie Brown Sugar. I know you've seen Brown Sugar. Everybody's seen Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar, babe. Hey. I'm getting high, I'm on supply. Hey, face ass. But you know, she asked everybody in there, you know, when did you fall in love with hip hop? So I'm asking you, Mo, when did you fall in love with hip hop?
That's a good question. Shit. Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I fell in love with hip hop early on in life because you know they say hip hop is, you feel me, all the music passed down. You know, a little bit of disco, a little bit of fucking urban blues and shit like that. So you know, my pops was born in '59, so he was playing all that old shit like the Ohio Players, the fucking Isley Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Rick James, shit like that. So I fell in love with music at a young age, you know what I'm saying? And as it elevated from, you know what I'm saying, the R&B, soul to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I elevated with it, you know. And then my mom, she introduced me to people like, you know, Jay-Z. Jay-Z was amazing back in the day with like the Blueprint, the Black Album and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of Nas, you know what I'm saying? You know, Ludacris, you know what I'm saying? I listen to all different types of music, not just hip hop, because music is, you can release a lot of shit with the music, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you, but I mean, like, if you watch Evolution of Hip Hop, I know you've probably seen a couple episodes and shit. They talk about it, you know, you go back to the Jam Master Flash, Flash, Jam Master Jay and all the motherfuckers DJing. Right. You know, like you say in the disco.
Lil Jon was a DJ before he started doing crunk music shit.
Exactly. And all these, you know, the discos and all this stuff, you know, and the rappers would just come on and just put jazz up in
Right.
They went like just two cats.
Like that.
Oh, hey. Like they just did a nursery type of rhymes.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
hey, B, the 1, 2, 3s, and I'm coming to you from the Sesame Streets. Hey.
Yeah, that shit just go.
You know, and it's just that in that tone in their voice, you know. Because anybody can, I mean, you hear me, hey,
right,
oh, the hip hop, the hippie to the hip, the hip hop, you don't stop to rock to the bang bang.
Yeah, people get to dance,
you know, and it was just that big, but it was all about the disco back then. But it was just that little thing that got everybody hyped up, and then it became more and more and more. And I say that like with me, when I fell in love with hip hop, me and hip hop got like you said, you develop with hip hop.
Right, hell yeah.
With me and hip hop, we got a complicated relationship. Okay. Me and hip hop, we done been through tough times and shit, you know. Like, so, you know, me coming from this country, I'm coming from Jamaica, so I'm coming from beats and irie and relaxing, which is our own version of hip hop.
Hell yeah.
Jamaica's own version of hip hop, but it wasn't bass heavy.
Right.
You know, it wasn't 808 heavy.
It was light.
You know, it was airy. Those snares. You know, keep you on your feet and in that. You know, that good
cymbals and shit.
Tones and shit, you feel me?
Oh, yeah.
So when I came back, like I said, when I got to Chicago, basically, I compared hip hop to like my pops. You know, and since he was a tough man, you know, he grew up, you raised around this nigga, you growing up tough, no matter what it is. Right. So, you know, seeing like, since with me and him, when I was at a younger age, didn't have that good of a relationship, you know, when being, granted, he's my father, love him. But he's also my stepfather, and you know, niggas, you know, you feel yourself like, bro, this ain't, like, girl, I ain't your child, bro. You can't talk to me like this, like, on some shit like this, like, yo, bro, that's my mom, bro, like, you know, you get that protective and that feeling, like, you know, like, nigga, we ain't with the kids, we ain't finna woo. Right. So, like, that's how I developed hip hop. So, like, when I used to hear NWA, fucking wu-tang Clan, Tribe Called Quest, all of this stuff, it was nice and I liked it, but it was always when he was playing it in the car. Right. So it made me not want it. And that's when
it made your mind revert back to him type shit.
It just, yeah. So when I hear it, like, I would just think about the hard life and shit. So I reverted more to R&B, as you can see, you know, because that's what my mama played. Right. You know, my mama played the R&B, even though she did hip hop and everything. Her favorite rapper to this day is Eminem. She loved this nigga. For real. That's one of her favorite rappers. That's good. She can spit any of his shit. Try it.
That's because that's my mama too, but that's because she almost can be.
No, I'm just. It's just the way he spits. She listened and spoke to him. Eminem spits a lot of type of punk rock. I explain like Eminem rap is like punk rock. Because if you ever listen to punk rock and how they be, you know,
the words they be saying.
The words they be saying and shit, like, nigga.
It's kind of like
talking about their mamas.
It's kind of like some demonic type shit.
Yeah, and that's basically how Eminem spits. And I think it's just motherfuckers that got troubled mindsets gravitate to that. You know, my mama crazy, bro. She'll fuck a nigga up quick, fast, in a hurry.
Gemini?
No, she's Aquarius. She's just like me. Aquarius, we love quick, we anger quicker. You know, so.
I don't know about that. I'm a Scorpio. Happy belated birthday to me. My birthday was November 2nd. You know what I'm saying?
You know, get that up, get that up,
get
it up to you.
I made it to.
I don't know which one it is.
You know what I'm saying? Made it to C29, man. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nigga, I've been made it to a real nigga age when I passed 21. The average life expectancy for a black teen in Chicago was 21 years old when I was growing up.
I think ours was like 18 to 21 in Michigan too. It was the same.
Like fuck that. But yeah, so it wasn't until like later on for me though that I got back into hip hop, and it was just because, and truthfully, it's more recent than anything. Like I was saying, 6-7 years back, maybe 10 at the most. No, yeah, about 10. I'm about to say 10 years back. Back when mumble rap started coming around.
You was an R&B kid
for a while, bro. Like nigga, that was all me. Nigga, I was in choir, I did all that type of shit.
Well, see, I already know your answer if I tell you, so I say I'm gonna tell you my answer. If I had to pick out of like old school R&B and hip hop, I'm gonna do R&B. I'm just saying. Like, I love hip hop. I love hip hop and shit like that, but like I got an old soul. You know what I'm saying? Pops was born in '59, mom's in '66, so like they were playing all that old school shit. That SWV, that motherfucking Sade.
And that's what I'm saying. My household is such this mixture.
Maxwell. You walk into my granny house. She got the radio on the little kitchen table playing 92.7. It's all old school all day long.
Stuff flowing. So, you know, and like I said, we grew up with this music. Even R&B, it's just.
And that's when the music had meaning.
It's just hip hop was basically like R&B was like the survival music, the loving music. But hip hop was taking this shit back.
Music,
yeah. The hip hop was I'm finna take this shit back. Even though there were artists back in the day, don't get me wrong.
That was spitting messages.
Put messages and records
Queen
out
Latifah there. Shit,
you know, I'm talking about singing, but I'm talking about R&B artists.
Okay,
yeah. Was out there before hip hop came around. That was putting out the messages, and so that's what they called them, message songs back then. You know.
Shit, look at who was that? Aretha Franklin. Think about what you tried to do. That's a bitch to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to me.
Oh, that shit. Or shit, just think the Temptations. Treat her like a lady.
If you really want to go deep, you know. The one shit I was just singing earlier. So, change gonna come.
Oh, yeah.
Right, that shit right there. But
music, like, you know what I'm saying, when you just on the road, just ride, and you can change, and you just can listen to good music back to back and just vibe to it and ride out, that's what I get the thrill for, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to be a truck driver, you know what I'm saying, so I can hit the road and just listen to me and my music in the road and make some money.
No, so like with today's artists going on, like, who is it that you bumping right now?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I be bumping a lot of different shit, but shit, like right now I be bumping a lot of people from like my hometown, you know what I'm saying? Like I be bumping like my little brother shit, A1 Nano. I be bumping shit, Rio the Young OG. I be bumping my nigga Jimbo shit, K2SG, P-Mo. A lot of my Detroit homies, you know what I'm saying? Peasy, Babyface, Dame Dot, you know what I'm saying? But then out of state rappers and shit, you know, like shit, Yo Gotti, Starlito, shit.
So you sit more with the gangster rap than anything.
I mean,
gangsta,
it's just
trap.
I mean, shit like that. I just like really like a person like me. I listen to music I can relate to. I don't just listen to no song because it's cool and everybody else listening to it. I really listen to the verses and the lyrics and shit. What people saying, you know what I'm saying?
I get that, but I mean, like, cause I'm like listening to your artists, like, so say with me, cause my artists, like, I listen same shit, but it's like I mainly listen to like artists like Wale.
I listen. I was fucking with Wale before he was even signed to Dream Chaser.
Yeah.
Wale was with DC.
You know, Murray.
That's the guy who family all rap and shit like that.
No, Murray.
Ain't that?
Murray is a big dude. Quicksand.
Oh no.
Quicksand. Quicksand when he did little shit like that. Okay.
Shit like that.
Toby Nagwikwe. I hope I said your name right, my brother.
But see, I miss niggas like
that.
I miss niggas like Lupe Fiasco, shit like that. He used to be tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago artist right there.
Hell yeah, but I be listening to my J. Cole's and shit. I still listen to the old Kendrick Lamar's and shit, Schoolboy Q's and shit like that.
You know why they got an album that just came out, right?
No, I ain't
Tuesday.
That.
Actually, just I was about to download it before you showed up too. Cause I'm like, shit, I remember while they had the album came out.
I gotta check it out because that on Chill with him and Jeremiah was tripping. Should I still be listening to niggas like Neo?
Wyclef.
Wyclef just dropped something?
No, I'm just saying that's another artist I listen to.
Okay.
See, Neo's more of that's R&B. I'm talking about like these are rappers. Like Wyclef and Wale are rappers, but they not those gangster type rappers. They are lyrical rappers, you know. So I listen to more.
Make you think about the shit that's in your
what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, them conscious type rappers.
Right.
You feel me? Like Common.
Right.
You know, I love me some Common. But even though I love party shit too, like Sada Baby. That nigga will get me turned and ready for anything.
Yeah, that nigga be tripping.
On everything I love. Shout out, baby. I bet you.
I was just
Scuba
playing
Steve.
him on the way here and shit.
Get
Playing that school.
the video.
Yeah,
You know, that nigga, his whole vibe is an energy.
Hell yeah.
And he put that into his records.
Yeah, he turned up everything.
He put that shit straight into his records.
Dancing wise, yelling wise, all that shit. Yeah, hell yeah. I want to see him in concert to see if he really got all that. He probably do got all that energy though.
He do. He gas to. You know that ain't no play.
Mm-hmm.
All that energy is for real. And it just made me like, especially seeing him as an artist and being so free. When I used to have that much energy, motherfuckers, hey man, calm down, bro. You good?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing too much. That's that phrase right there. You're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, nigga, I can't be me.
Right.
Well, guess what? I made a platform so I could be me.
Yeah,
Fuck you, man.
This is room service.
The podcast.
You hear me?
You heard me. You know
the video. No.
the video.
Talk, Scuba Steve. No. Talk, Big T. What he say? Tripping.
Well, that shit like see these are the artists that I listen to that really get me like get me through the day, keep me motivated. Like even the shit like with Kanye saying or whatever that shit with Big Sean. Big Sean's freshman 10? My nigga.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas was sleeping on Big Sean. He's finally famous. I was listening to Big Sean. Go on, get your son. Go on, get your man. And if I ain't never heard that So Much More on that on that song.
Boy, I'm trying to tell him out here.
They don't even know.
No, man.
He really got some shit up his sleeve.
I'm really like, and now that like I said, I'm back into the hip hop scene and all this shit is like I'm looking at all these different artists like, yo, we still here. It's still live in this fact. Like we didn't have these bitch ass artists that come in and try to dilute our shit.
Right.
The Tekashi 6ix9ine type niggas.
Right.
The fucking I don't know, whatever them little kids be having they fucking faces all tatted up. Bro, with the mumble rap niggas, bro. I don't even know they music. That's Tekashi 6ix9ine's the only nigga I know. Just because
he was in the media.
He was in the media. The rest of them, nigga, I don't know. Like, it was something that I felt bad that I judged before I even listened to their shit. Mm-hmm. And I had to learn I had to be better than that shit because we all human. We mistakes for like XXXTentacion. Mm-hmm. That nigga music is fucking dope. And I wish I was on to him before, he passed and shit. But I'm like, damn, this nigga was speaking, you know? And I just thought he was just because the way he looked like all them other niggas.
Right.
With the tats on and like, bro, and I'm like, fuck you, man. I ain't trying to hear you.
Right.
But now I'm like, I give a nigga love and energy. I send that healing energy out to his family and all that shit.
I ain't even listen to his stuff.
You should. It's deep. Mm-hmm. He really gets in, like, but it's the artist, like, you just look at him and be like, nah, this nigga look weird. Like,
yeah, I seen him and shit like an alien and shit.
Yeah, but and we good with them looks, but as you can see with Kanye, nigga looks on me shit. Jay-Z looked on me shit. Them motherfuckers, Kanye West cut his hair like that, and Jay wearing his hair like that is showing y'all that I am a billionaire walking into rooms. The motherfuckers gotta listen to me. Ain't nothing else left to say it.
Yeah.
If you don't know by now, he said that on Drink Champs too, basically. When I did this to my head, it's the same time I changed my name to Yee. He said the same thing about Mos Def doing the same thing when he changed his name.
change his name. What he changed his name to?
I can't remember what he said it to. If you got your phone, you probably can look it up. But it's just one word though. You know, he don't got no last name. It's just that one. Like Yee's name now is just Yee. No last name, no middle, Yee. And especially like people gonna talk shit about him on this Drink Champs, whatever not. But he was saying a lot of shit that you used to hear back in the day, where basically like, black man, we are God, we are kings. He was talking this shit like that, you know, saying like shit that I've been coming to a realization myself, you know, with my books that I'm reading and shit that I'm learning and up on, like coming to he has so much of a sense of self that he's free. Some of the shit he does say is crazy. Trust me, everybody, I get that. But he has a sense of self that he can be himself, and I respect the fuck out of that. I can't do nothing. It's like, because that's a question right there that was asked on Drink Champs before too. But I don't know what episode it was, but it was like, would you rather have loyalty or respect? I think it was on Wale's episode actually. You know, but would you rather have loyalty or respect?
Shit, I'd rather have. That's a good question. Shoo, loyalty or respect? I'd rather have loyalty.
You rather have loyalty?
Yeah.
See? And Wale said, you rather have respect. He said rather respect. And he explained it because he said, I'd rather have respect because loyalty fades. Loyalty wavers. No matter what, you gonna respect me. We ain't gotta be cool. We ain't gotta talk. But you know when I step in this room, you gonna give me my respect.
Yeah, it makes sense like that, yeah.
Because he said motherfuckers can carry niggas to the grave that had nothing but loyalty to them, but they had none of them. And when he said that shit, trust me, I'm in the same boat with you. Like, I want loyalty too.
Right.
And truthfully, I want them both. You know, but I get it. Because your loyalty fade, loyalty can be bought. You see this shit happen. We see it on books, TV shows, all this shit.
All the time.
Loyalty fucking is not the same, but respect, like,
goes a long way.
Goes a long fucking way. And I can respect that thought process. And that shit like took my mindset to another level because I'm like, I can see you thinking about it. Like damn.
Like, yeah, it makes sense though.
It makes so much sense.
Once you break it down like that. Cause loyalty do fade. Shit. People get into arguments and they like, man, fuck
niggas
this nigga
you used to
now.
kick it with back in the day that you don't kick it with. You was loyal to them niggas. But are you fucking with them niggas now?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Niggas.
And everybody ain't as loyal as you is.
Exactly.
So.
And that, he made that point too.
Yeah.
He said you can give all this loyalty and that motherfucker was not that loyal to you.
Facts, hell yeah.
At all. They got what they needed from you and they left. But respect.
You can't take that away.
Can't take that away.
I heard that.
Man. Woo, boy. Welcome back to the Room Service Podcast where we give it nothing but respect in this motherfucker.
Respect. Fuck the loyalty.
Shit, nigga. You gonna respect me.
The fuck?
Hey, man. But, man,
that was some deep shit right
there. It was
there,
deep shit, man.
It made my mind go. And I'm off the... Sheesh.
It's just like I said. It's shit I've been thinking on, man. There's a lot of shit I've been thinking on, you know.
Right.
I want to bring more thought-provoking conversations. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
And with hip hop has been a conversation.
It's always gonna be.
It's always been a conversation. You know, our music in general has always been a conversation. You know,
it's different.
We've always been trying to push the envelope in some way, somehow.
That should make you get up and boogie.
Yeah.
From the movie Breaking to motherfucking shit, even Step Up, You Got Served, Stomp the Yard. To the point that
hip hop has influenced the world. It's not like it's like, oh, this country does this. Nigga, no, they do this here and shit in Aspen. They doing this shit up in the UK. They doing this shit up in Sri Lanka. Bro, they hip hop. I'm trying to tell these niggas.
It's real.
It's real out here.
It's real.
It is fucking real, man. Hey, man, this has been another episode of the Service Podcast.
Who you?
I'm Biggz, Bigger.
Okay, I feel it. I'm Body Mo.
Hey, man. We just want to vibe with y'all, talk with y'all,
Just
man.
something right quick, nothing too major, you know what I'm saying? While you ain't there, tell a friend,
And
watch that shit. Like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, just fucks with us. Because we want to fuck with y'all.
You know what I'm saying? That's
all it is, bro. It ain't the beloved piece of chicken grease. We can be some AZ representatives.
Why the chicken grease, nigga?
Chicken grease, nigga? Act like you ain't fried no chicken this week.
I work in the kitchen, I fry chicken
exactly, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, man, we out this motherfucker.
One look.
Oh, my knees popped. Bro, I'm old.
Time to get more high.
And I forgot to plug this part up and over.
The mic? Yeah.